All right, guys, so let's go. We have now another race to two from the winner's side. This is the second round of the day. Hard Times One Pocket, June 2019. We're going to have Damien ALISHAN versus Bob OHASHI, a.k.a. Portland Bob. You can also take advantage of that 16% off online. Use the coupon code POVPOOL. I'm not kidding, guys. POVPOOL, all one word, POVPOOL. All right, so it's Jam Up Apparel's Damien ALISHAN versus Bob OHASHI. This should be a good match. Bobby's a very good player. And folks at home that have watched POVPOOL on first Saturday One Pockets, they'll also know that Damien is no slouch either. However, a little rusty on the break here. A little rusty. I think these guys are talking right now. Oh, they got a little side bet going. Hey, want to play? Pull a little side bet on this match? Yeah. Raise to 2. Worth a good sweat bet once in a while. What's up, Matt? Want to check in? Come on, buddy. I want to say hi to our friend, the Italian stallion himself, Alejandro. Alex.
Hi, everybody. I decided to came here to play the tournament. I'm having fun. Play Wayne is not fair. Play Wayne is a monster. But it's okay. I'll play better next game.
Well, you know, you got to play the best. If you come to hard times, you know that.
I know that, but I'm sleepy. I didn't sleep much.
Oh, you didn't sleep?
Okay.
I didn't sleep much. I'm streaming.
But you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Alejandro, Alex Dati, everybody. He's a POV fan. He said the only reason he ended up here this morning was because his phone woke him up and notified him and said that POVPOOL's streaming in half an hour. So he jumped in the car and came down here. and the funny thing is he's got to go to work at like 3:30. So, well, he's got to be at work at 5, yeah. It's not 1-0, folks. It's 0-0. Yeah, no, please don't. No tachi. All right, so look at this. Look at this action here. Bob OHASHI gets one ball. He wants to bring more to his side. He's got a couple choices here. He could, if he wanted to, just bank and draw back behind the 9 and the 14. There you go. I like that shot very much. All right, so Bob, you got one? Bob, you got one? Just one, right? Damien's in a little bit of he does have a slight out. If he can bring his cue ball all the way to the end rail, over by that bottom right-hand pocket, I don't think Bob will try to go for it. I think Bob will be going for this. I think that shot's easy enough. He'll have to run this cue ball up and down table. It's a pretty thin cut. You just gotta worry. You just gotta watch out for the scratch in the back left corner there, top on the left side of your screen. Like that. You gotta watch out for that scratch. That was a little thicker than I expected him to hit it, but he's okay. I don't know if he can see this 10. Looks like he can. He's looking at it. Yeah, with room. Now he's looking at a combo. He doesn't want to miss that combo. If you miss this combo, then Damien's surely going to try to shoot those two balls over there. 14-9. Possibly. We'll see. See how he hits this. He's going to draw back probably. Yeah. Missed it though. Oh, wow. If the 13 would have hit the cue ball, he would have been in a lot of trouble. Now, Damien, I think, can bank this 5. Just at a glance, it looks like he can. He can bank the 5 into those two balls down there. And then kind of freeze the cue ball onto that stack, the 6 and the 4, and the 3 and the 8 there. He's shooting the 12. He's going to cross the 12 into those balls. This will be a wide cross so that he can come like 2 rails into the 9. You see that, folks? 2 rails came under the 14 into the 9. There are a lot of nuances in one pocket that the good players really, know how to refine. And one of them is a shot like that, where you're crossing the ball, but you're not crossing straight to the pocket. You're crossing to the bottom rail. And shots like that are only earned through experience or natural talent. Uh-oh. Wow. Damien almost sold out the whole rack here. I don't know if Bob wants to. He might be able to shoot this 8. I don't think it's the safest shot. Certainly is difficult, especially on this table. This table has 4-inch pockets, folks. Have you tried playing pool on a 4-inch pocket? Not easy. You just let Damien in, just like that. Drawing out. Yeah, see, I was thinking that too, but I think he could have cheated the pocket and just drew straight back. And then he would have been cutting the 14 in. He's not warmed up yet, I can tell. He could play a good shot here, though. Damien's on the board. Nice to have everybody here today. You know, it's been a long time now. We've been. What just happened? Did he just touch the cue ball? Did he just touch the cue ball? He's gonna ask me to play it back. Watch. I'm gonna look at it. Okay, stand by. Hold on, I'm just looking at it on YouTube. Did you guys know that you can actually scroll back your play bar and you can watch like almost like a... Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul, Bob. Sorry. So Bob owes one, so that means he only has 2 balls now. Good catch by Damien. Real good catch. Huh? It moved like 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. It happens. It happens. Omar ALISHAN? I don't know. Is Omar ALISHAN a pro? This is Damien ALISHAN. He's a pro something. Damien ALISHAN's a pro billiards apparel retailer with his other partner, Damien. Together they own Jam Up Apparel. They've been working really hard, sponsoring a lot of events. You know, I just want you guys to know that it's not easy running a clothing line, especially in the billiard industry. And you know what these guys are doing to help pool really deserves their support. You know, I want you guys to go to jamupapparel.com and check out their stuff. Pool Hall Banger asks, I'm confused. Is Damien ALISHAN a pro? He is a dark horse. The pros, the dark horses are never pros. Don't ever call a dark horse a pro. Yes, great action player. Thanks, Faceman. Yeah, the 2 Damiens came up to Seattle a couple years ago and robbed everybody a bunch of years ago. Yeah, they're both very passionate about the game, very passionate about what they're doing. Damien's come up and he's played our POV7 anniversary event. He came up and he came in, I believe, 4th place in POV7, the one pocket tournament. And I spoke with him on the phone about it. He said that I spoke with him on the phone, and he said that he wants to come up next December and win it. He felt really disappointed. He said he had a chance to win, and you know what? That's a lot of heart, a lot of heart to walk away, a 4th place winner, only to want to come back stronger and win it next year. That's the determination of a real pool player right there. So Bob just pokes that in for Damien, and now Damien has 4-2. This game was going Bob's way in the beginning. Things have definitely changed. Score's 4-2. That is the voice of Dave the Wave Hemmah. Remember him, guys? Great guy. Another dedicated pool player right there. Dedicated to, dedicated. He's been a house pro here for many years. He comes and runs tournaments now. I don't think any of us can get away from this place, no matter how hard we try. Keeps calling us. It's an opening for Bob. It's a very good opening. Well, no, he didn't play for shape. He just played to make the ball. I know some people that would just stun that ball and send the cue ball up table a little bit for shape on the 4 or 15, or try to develop those balls a little bit. Gonna hit this 15, try to send it off the 3 into the corner. She goes. Hey, I thought only Tony Chohei could see dead balls. That was beautiful. Bob might win this now. He's all right. He probably would have wanted to hit that 13, but playing for 3. Faceman says every town needs a pool hall community like this. You know, I agree with you. You know. All right, we get to see something pretty here. Two railer to the corner. Damien was probably guessing he wouldn't make that ball, but he played to protect it, and he did a good job. I think Bob can cross over this two ball, but it looks like he might be kicking away. I like where this game's going now. Stage 2 moving. A lot of long moving shots here. Gonna make a big difference. The first person to make a mistake is not always the first person to get punished, because what happens is you play these long shots and you leave your opponent something, but your opponent can't always make that long straight. So this is definitely a nice game to watch, folks. I'm very thrilled today. I have a good friend here that came from the Philippines to compete over the next couple of months here in the United States, and it's always good to see him. Welcome back, Rodrigo. Yeah. All right, so you know it's funny that you can't. They're having trouble even taking this game up table. So Damien just pots the 11. So Damien's being cautious because he knows Bob's game. He knows Bob's a good shot maker, and he'll come around. He'll make some banks, and he can also move well. So Damien doesn't want to really leave him much at all. I mean, you know, you got to play the table, but at the same time, it's good to know what your opponent is capable of. We have 21 players. I think Adam Keeler is also one of them. We've got Mark Whitehead. Carla Johnson's here. Wayne Pullen. Butch Barba. Mark Hillier. Martin. We got our regular day players too. Sydney's here. He's playing. I think Dario is playing. I'm gonna get a player list when I get a chance to go and talk to Dave. Okay, so it looks like the 2 balls are free shot for Damien. You know, but like I said, you know, like when you have that long shot, see, he's not going for it because he knows if he misses, he might leave the bank on the 2 for Bob. So he's taking it easy. He's waiting for Bob to make a real mistake here. I mean, some pros would go for that 2 ball. But when you know what the consequences are for missing, you know, sometimes you don't feel like you're ready. So Damien's smart to just wait this out. It's too early to tell like who's going to win this game. It's 4-5. Bob still, I mean, if you look at the position on the table, it's really anyone's game. See, like right here, Damien's going to push this 5 to his side. But what's he going to do for the cue ball? He might have left Bob a free shot on the 8 ball. You guys see that? There's just no free shots though, you know. Like there's no free shot. I mean, it looks free. And he can pinch the cue ball and draw back past the 11 without hitting it. It requires a lot of spin, and I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, just like that. But he didn't spin it enough. You see, if he'd have applied more spin to that 8 ball, that 8 ball would have actually thrown off the bottom rail toward his hole, but it didn't go anywhere near it. It just went flat, up and down table. He's playing a little nervous, I think. Damien, what are you doing? He's just gonna back bank? Is he back banking this? Yep, he sure is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at that shot. That was beautiful. Great cue ball too. I mean, you're okay to miss that shot. And this is just the first match today, folks. Yeah, I see Adam Keeler down on the shot. He's in action here at this tournament. Tied up at 5-5 now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a costly error right there. If Bob doesn't make at least 3 here, I'll be very, very surprised. Ask him. I don't know what the... Ask him. That's great. Whoa. I just looked away to answer a question to somebody, and did this just happen? Did Bob miss that shot? Oh my goodness. Faceman says, I'm a one-pocket fanatic, and that was impressive. You're looking at Damien ALISHAN. I mean, you guys are lucky that you're getting this action. Trust me. And we got this all day. Jam up. What a shot. Oh. Same shooter. Damien's still kind of warming up a little bit. I think he's just maybe getting a little bit ahead of himself. I mean, he's being patient, but you can see that his patience is kind of waning a little. He's going to play smart, but when he's getting an opportunity, he's kind of getting ahead of himself a little bit. You know, you still got to take those opportunities with caution, especially playing Bob OHASHI. I mean, I know Bob missed that last shot, but trust me, that's not going to happen all day. Bob's gonna score most of the time. Who did you play? Who? Chris. Was good player? He's a good player?
No, I just got lucky.
You just got lucky? Both players need 2. Stage 3. Closeout. Endgame. Just an observation, guys. You see his cue ball, and you want that cue ball to the end, to the side rail. You want it to be. You don't want to give Bob OHASHI any room to breathe when he's going down on that cue ball. And look at this guy, just 2-stroking. Damien's making jokes too with Bob just to relax a little bit. Is he swinging this around? Wow. Whoa. Upstairs. I play that shot. I usually scratch. Usually when I play that shot, I actually use outside spin. That's what I was afraid he was doing. But he didn't use outside. This is a pretty easy cross. He's going to cross this a little thick so that he comes into the 8 first and not to the pocket. Once again, you know, minor, slight adjustment. Yeah, hit a little thick, but you know what? That ball still opened up. Bob's in a bit of trouble, though. He can play this rail first underneath the 8, and he'll actually knock both balls out. He decided to play direct. I didn't like that shot just because from that distance, it's real easy to error. It's easy to error and end up combinating the 8 ball in. But he did a great job. Look at the cue ball too. Decided to change his mind here. Yeah, he's just waiting it out, but I think this is a free shot. This is a 2-railer. Yeah, certainly looks that way. Probably roll the cue ball forward a little bit so as not to leave a return bank. Folks, if you're just joining us, this is the second match of the day. The first match was very quick. Wayne Pullen beat Alex Alejandro. And this is Damien ALISHAN versus Bob OHASHI. And if you're just joining us, this is the live presentation of Hard Times Billiards Bellflower first Saturday one pocket tournament for June 2019. We have 21 players. These are races to 2 games on the winner's side, race to 1 on the 1-loss side. All players playing even. Martin rule is in effect, which means that if 4 balls go past the kitchen, any balls, the 4th ball or any ball thereafter closest to the head string is spotted. And if anybody has any questions to that, I can elaborate. Just ask me that in the chat room. Want to wish you guys all a happy Saturday. Hello to Lethal Weapon, Faceman, Pool Hall Banger, P Shark Clay. Oh my goodness. Jeffrey Clay, Kona Don, Kai Bong, Charles Bell, Charlie Diamond. Thanks for joining us. Damien just got on the hill. He's got another great chance to bank the 11 in or the 8. and Pubovo, Joey Chin, Nate Smith. We even had Doug Wu in here for a minute. And I want to say hi to my love of my life, Geraldine Thibodeau. And hello to Thorak, Gethin Davis. We've got an international audience today. A shout out to Bane Mendoza, who actually was responsible for importing Rodrigo from the Philippines. He just arrived today. 7-6. So Damien now, you know, you only need one ball, but this is actually the time to be even more careful than before, because now you've really got to protect yourself from your opponent playing a good shot. This is definitely one of those games, one pocket, you know, where you can't fall asleep at the wheel. I said hi to him on the stream, actually. Yeah. Shout out to Bane Mendoza. Faceman says anyone from the Philippines has a starting rating at Fargo of 700. True that, true that. Unless you're Bane Mendoza. I'm just kidding, Bane. Bane's a good guy. Uh-oh. Wow. I don't know. He was playing. I think he was playing to cut this in, you know. I mean, which is generally not the shot, but I think he was trying to play it soft, not to necessarily make it, but just to move both balls to his side. And he ended up missing it altogether. That was risky too. Look at Bob. Okay, so Damien can double bank this right now if he so desires. He says, nah. Now is not the time. Both players need two. Bob OHASHI, he's from, you know, lives in Portland. They call him Portland Bob. He's a, definitely a guy who likes action. I've played him several times. I think we've had some 4 or 6 hour sessions in our time together. And I think we're kind of even on each other. We've only played each other like 4 times, I think. If I played him today, he would run over me. I mean, I can't even spell pool anymore. That's how bad I'm playing. I'm playing pretty bad. But anyway, back to these. It's not about me, you know. Yeah, by the way, I'd like to say congratulations to Shane Van Boening for taking first place in the U.S. Open One Pocket just recently. And the straight pool. Oh, and guess who came in second in both events? One of his best friends, Billy Thorpe. Warren Kiamko came in third place in the straight pool. And in the U.S. Open One Pocket, I believe John Mora came in third place. Much respect to those guys, man. And Shane's just a beast. One of the best in the world, if not top 3 in the world. Not just in results, but I'll say in his dedication to the game. He really has so much heart. So if anybody's new to the game of One Pocket, well, we welcome you to this community. In fact, I also want to tell you guys about a community forum for One Pocket called onepocket.org. If you're interested in finding out about the One Pocket scene in the United States, be sure to go to onepocket.org and register for their forums. find out what events are going on out there in the United States, and read up on a little bit of the news and history of One Pocket. And if you are new to this game, I'd like to let you guys know that you're watching a really good game right now. It's a good game. When you get in a situation like this in the last 3 balls, it's either the score is either 7-5 or 6-6, and when both players need 2, it starts to become a bit of a race when you see these 3 balls on the table. So take notes and enjoy. I don't know what's stopping Damien. I think the cross is on, and I think he can avoid hitting the 13. It's just a matter of being comfortable and deciding which way he wants to place the cue ball. That's okay though. That's still okay. Jeffrey K says, Damien's spidey senses should be tingling right now. I don't know, man. Oh. We also want to thank Joey Chin and Joey Chin's Custom Cues. Joey Chin has sponsored us for the next few events, and he's given us a beautiful red heart cue, which will be available for giveaway at the upcoming Cole Dixon 9-ball tournament coming in June in San Francisco at Family Billiards. We're looking forward to that event. We're going to have also other giveaways from John Barton and JB Cases. West State Billiards will have for giveaway. Jam Up Apparel has given us some promotions for giveaway at the Cole Dixon event. So please come to the Cole Dixon event and be sure to download your entry form at POVPOOL.com for the Cole Dixon, which is less than a month away, June 29th and June 30th. 3,500 added event. Playing straight up 9-ball. Awaken the hustler within. Come and celebrate the life of Cole Dixon, who was one of America's most beloved and best pool hustlers of our time. Passed away 7 years ago. I want to say hi to Christine Dixon and the Dixon family, and we hope to see you in later this June. So So now the table's turned a little bit. Bob OHASHI's on the hill. He needs one. Uh-oh. Where's the cue ball going? Whew. I don't know if this is on. It looks like Damien might have a bank. A two-railer. Good luck, Edgy. Two-railer. Wow. That ball, like, turned on its way down. He hit it right. Nick Varner, yes. He was a master at one pocket back in the day. I used to love his commentary. You know, back when I was just learning this game, I was hungry to learn. And, you know, you learn a lot from watching these old-timers, you know, these people with experience with the game, these, especially on the professional level, these professional players like Nick Varner, you know, Sean Putnam, Jeremy Jones is great. I've even enjoyed commentary by John Schmidt. I grew up listening to, you know, and watching Danny Diliberto and Billy and Cardona. The old AccuStats videos were amazing, amazing to watch. I remember we used to come to Hard Times and we'd rent videos for $2 a day, you know. Ken Thomason would have a whole library, shelves of these videos from AccuStats, all on VHS. And we'd come in, it was like, you know, back in the days when Blockbuster Rentals was popular, you know, and so Kenny, like, you know, he had the idea of renting videos here, all the AccuStats. So he became like the Blockbuster of pool here, and I'm sure a lot of pool halls did that back in the day. I don't know what Damien wants to do here. He doesn't really want to make one of these balls. It'll just bring some strength to Bob's side, but he could just roll softly, but it looks like he's going to apply some speed on this shot. No, he's hitting it soft. It's a good cue ball. Bob's a smart player, and he moves good. It was getting loud in here. Woo! Just leave your jacket. I'd like to say hello to Bart Mahoney as well, by the way. You left me a voicemail today. I wanted to thank you for calling. I'm pretty busy, so I'll try to get to you as soon as I can. But I hope you're well. Well, I don't know. I think that was a mistake. He hit that. He banked that really short, and it went 2 rails, almost to Damien's side. And a foul. Where's the cue ball going? Into the bank zone. One hour and 2 minutes into game 1. It happens. You know, you get Wayne and Alex play, it's like 20 minutes. Good shot, Bob. Good shot. All right, here we go. 1 hour and 3 minutes. Game 1 to Bob OHASHI, and it's also his break. And if you don't know this game very well, if you know it's his break, which means he has the advantage because he gets to move balls towards his hole and leave the cue ball in a defensive position, forcing your opponent to you know, try to turn the rack around towards them. So let's see how this works out. Needs a good break to keep the pressure up on Damien. The break is so important in this game. That's a pretty good break. It's there's a couple of outs. He can play off the 7. Might be able to actually hit the 9 direct. I don't know if he can, but if he can't, he'll probably play off the 7. He's playing the 9. He's not playing to make this. He's just playing to hide him. He's trying, you know, immediately when you come to the table after a break, your goal is to try to turn the rack around in your favor. And that was a pretty good shot. Now, if I'm Bob here, I'm just gonna. I don't like what I think he's gonna draw the cue ball, but yeah, you want to roll the cue ball forward. So you know you're not playing so much to make the 6. You're just You're just trying to jockey for more position, to do the same thing that your opponent's doing to you. Damien has a shot here, but I don't know how free it is. There are balls down there, and he's going to, if he hits this 7, he's going to hit those balls. No doubt about it. He's going to come in contact with something. From this distance, very hard to play a controlled shot. So he's going to shoot the 5. He's going to basically use the stack. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. Wow. Damien lost the first game. Yeah. Second game. Gotta stiff this ball. Ouch. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. You just gotta bear down here. You know, more often than not, I've seen people rattle balls with ball in hand. And as you can see, Bob has strength to his side as well. So, you know, you just got to bear down and make these balls. But let me introduce you to this table. Table from hell is what this is. Table from hell. 4-inch pockets. This table is just, I mean, it's brutal. Oh, yes. $939 megabytes. Mm-hmm.
Can you send me my email address?
No. You'll have to give me a flash drive. But you can go home and watch it.
Are you gonna stream it or you stream it all? I mean, like now is it streaming, right?
You can still go home and watch the event though. Like, and you can move. You can look here.
Yeah, because
You see this? You can go back.
Streaming is like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, any software where I can record it while I watch like my match, like I can like record it and just keep it for myself. Maybe next time if you keep it, I'm gonna give you a flash drive.
Okay.
You're gonna be at the BC.
I don't know. We'll see. I've got a couple other projects I'm working on. My man Alejandro over here is just asking me flurry of questions. Wow, what a takeout. Unfortunately, though, Damien left him a shot, and oh well, Bob's back on the board. Well, he's not. He's even. He's got 0. Boy, we got ourselves a little dogfight here, don't we? Little dogfight. Actually, I think that shot turned out a little better than it looked. I like that shot, and I actually don't mind the speed at which he hit it, because he hit it in such a way that if he misses, it doesn't leave like an immediate bank back to Damien's hole. You know, and on the flip side, he could have hit it one just pocket speed and done just as well. Sometimes, if you're not feeling it, though. Wow. Nice. Nice shot, Damien. He needs it. Off to the races. Score correction, 4-1, 4-1. Damien's up. You gotta go? All right. Alex Dati is out.
POVPOOL. Never miss that shot.
Thank you, brother. All right, buddy. Never miss a shot, folks. Wow. Well, he wants to do something here. He wants to maybe bank that 15. It's tempting him. But you know, in this game, they say when you're up, you need to play like a lamb. When you're down, you need to play like a lion. He's up right now in this game, so he needs to take it easy. Take it easy, Lammykins. Nice. Nice. Good drop. Good drop. Couldn't have come at a better time either. This'll give him a chance to close it out. He's got to make this shot. I mean, you can't miss this shot, buddy. No. Oh, he was hoping that would be safe. Wow, that was a lucky roll. However, how lucky was it? I see the 15 over here. A lot of distance, though. And you can actually bank the 11. Like 2 rails. You guys think I'm crazy? Take notes. It might be nice. You know what I think would be nice is just to bump the 15 down table and use the 11 for cover. Protect the 2-ball, I think, is a good shot. But it does appear as though Damien can bank this straight in to the 6 and 7. Ooh, he doesn't like it. No likey. Ah, I see. He used that's a good idea too. Use that little stack for protection. Well, I think that 2 is as good enough as in. But if Bob wants to, he can follow and scratch. And that means both balls, the 2 balls will come up. I don't know what he was doing. All right, here we go. It's the showdown. 1 game. One game apiece. Race to 2. Damien's break. Yeah, I know. Damien was able to turn that rack around, even though it was Bob's break. And it's 1 apiece. We have ourselves an official wedge early in the bracket. Well, I mean, no, I mean, so it is a wedge, basically. Hey, let's check in with you, man. Come on. I got to say hi to you. I'm sitting here. Wayne Pullen came to visit me. How you doing, Wayne?
Very good. Yourself?
I'm doing very well, and I'm glad to see you again. I haven't seen you for a few months.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Yeah, you've been busy.
Grandson time.
Yeah. But this month he gave it to you, right?
He did, actually. Yeah, he was over with me this morning. He came over early, and then I told him I wanted to go play pool. He said, okay.
Good.
Very nice of him.
Yeah.
Give me a break. It's not usual.
Well, I mean, family has to come first, obviously.
Yeah, he's 8 years old. He's having a great life.
Oh, my God, only 8?
Yeah.
Oh, man, he's just discovering everything, isn't he?
Yeah,
That's
it's a lot
good.
of fun.
Yeah, of course. And, well, I hope you're having fun today. Is it nice to be back?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little cooler, too, isn't it? Remember,
Yeah, it's
like,
very
usually
nice.
in June, it's, like, hot here.
Exactly. We've had, like, really cool weather.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been really fortunate this year.
Yeah.
Especially with the rain and stuff. I actually have a couple side bets going that it's going to rain in June.
You might win that.
I think I'm going to win it.
Yeah. It's, May normally doesn't have much rain, and we had a ton of rain in May. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bet it's like not pool, but
Yeah. So what's new? Anything new with you besides in pool for you? You've been
just the normal stuff over at Santa Monica. So
Yeah.
nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. All right.
It hasn't been any big games or anything. I heard Jean Robert had a big game with Alex Pagulayan.
Oh, really? Oh, I heard Alex lost a chunk, didn't he?
Pagulayan lost the chunk.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to make it public, but
No.
the number was pretty big.
Yeah, decent.
Decent amount. Good.
Small
Good.
for Bobby being
good-
a
yeah,
card
good
player,
win,
but
yeah.
Major for a pool player.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, couldn't you use that much money?
Always, yeah.
I'm having trouble not saying the number now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Wayne, you don't have to sit with me or stay with me, but I just wanted to say hi. I know a lot of the people that watch this, they like to watch you play.
Oh, cool.
And so
maybe they'll get one more opportunity today.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
And I know that when they when they get to watch, it's always nice to have people hear from you and just kind of put the name to the voice,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here they go.
All right.
Should
Yeah.
be an interesting game.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, the first break went to Damien. He lost, and so they're losing on their own break.
Yeah. See how he breaks here. Oh, there you go again. Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, Wayne. Wayne Pullen. What do they call you anyway? What's your nickname? Okay. Nothing on the bathroom wall. Okay.
Hollywood Jack used to call me Mr. Clutch.
I didn't know that. Hollywood Jack used to call you Mr. Clutch. I did not know that. I know. Yeah. I was telling the story about you when I think I knew you at the time, but I didn't know you well. And you were playing in the Jay Swanson Memorial. And I was just kind of like developing my game to that level at that time. And I was watching you play a guy, and he was just kind of like, he's doing this with the towel and sharking you and all, And I had problems with that before with people playing me. And I noticed what you just did was you just got up and you just told him off, and you said like, bro, I need to shoot. You need to stop moving and talking.
Yeah, sometimes you have to call them out if
And-
it gets too outrageous.
Yeah, and I didn't know you that well, but I immediately earned a lot of. I mean, I had a lot of respect for you for
Yeah.
doing that, and it taught
Who
me.
was I playing at the time?
I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't want to call him out,
No.
but
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was. It was a young kid. And he was just. I remember he was wiping his cue with his
Right.
white towel.
Yeah,
And,
you get people doing that.
it just.
They think they've come up with a new shark move that nobody will notice or something.
Yeah, exactly.
All
But
right, well, I'll leave you to it.
All right. That's Wayne Pullen, folks. Real nice guy. He started late in the game. He started playing. He's 72 now, I believe. And he started playing, I don't know, in his 40s. He started playing one pocket, 40s or 50s, and look how good he is. I'm looking at some sort of a kick shot. I think he's okay. So this is where it gets a little risky here because I think he's thinking a very ambitious shot. Kick off the top of the rail, off the top of the 11, and then the cue ball comes over into the 2 and makes the 2. I don't know about this shot. I think that's what he's playing. I think it's too aggressive. Okay, he wanted to hit that side of the 11. Okay. A lot of speed too. If he'd have hit that slow, the cue ball would have been like well protected. Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. I have to take something off on the phone. Sorry, but the score is going to be short for a minute. So keep track, guys. It's 1-0. Well, I think Damien wanted to hold that cue ball a little bit for a bank on the 14, but he can still play this bank, and his cue ball can end up relatively safe, but he won't really have another shot. I don't know if the 6 passes. Let's take a look. Nope. But he can bank this. He can bank it. Bank it. Bank it to miss, maybe. No, he's banking it to make it. Oh, look at the cue ball is going to help him out. Good shot. Two ball. One rail. Now Bob fell for it on that last shot. And Damien's just going to take his time. Uh-oh. Bob's almost definitely going to go for this. Problem is you got to pinch this ball past the cue ball with a little bit of speed. So it's if he banks it short, whoa, 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 whoa! It double kissed, I think. Table's leaking. Excellent opportunity right now for Damien to string a few pearls. Oh. That might hurt. Turnovers like this can be dangerous. So 4 balls in the kitchen only. Yes. And the 5th spots. Sorry, guys, I had to step away and pick up a little bite to eat. I'm assuming it's still, no, looks like it's 5-0 now, if I'm not mistaken, folks. If anybody in the chat room wants to correct me, I appreciate it. Thank you for helping me out. Just want to remind you guys, I've been here. I'm on 2 hours of sleep. I drove here from Arizona last night. 8-hour drive to get here in time to stream this. Not only to stream it, but to set everything up in the morning, which is a bit unorthodox for me. I usually come and I set up on the Friday night before. That way I can take my time, but when I get here at 11 o'clock, I have to set everything up within an hour. It's really difficult. Anyway, I'm keeping score now. Damien needs one. It's a tough match for him. Bit of a grind for both of these guys. There's a chance to win here. Yeah, chance to win. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Well, I think Damien's still got a shot at the 7. Have to play a good shot. She goes. And there you have it, guys. 2 hours and 16 minutes. Damien ALISHAN takes it 2 games to 1. So don't go anywhere, guys. Another match coming right up. But before that, I would like to quickly thank Joey Chin of Joey Chin Cues. And I'd like to show you some of his work. I have some photos here of his wares. Oh, hold on a second here, kids. Hold on. Show you the photos in just a second. Boy, these guys are just... Hey, settle down, guys. Hey, settle down, boys. Oh, no. Stand by. What am I doing wrong?
Okay, as well, we'll be on it. I think I'm going to throw Damien and Wayne back up on table 1.
Really? Already?
About 1 more minute. What do you mean?
Well, because Damien just played on this table. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. It's up to you.
I asked Wayne. He's up for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not a big deal.
All right, guys. Looks like we're going to have Damien and Wayne.
They were a little behind.
Yeah. Okay. Damien ALISHAN and Wayne Paul.